and
Yep.
it's to the point where,
Yeah.
yes, I think it's black demographics. Since we're black people, we talk about black demographics.
Right.
Even if you go down the line looking at all cultures, when it comes down to it, it's a greed situation with most women where they divorce to get money.
Yeah.
If you got money, that's the main thing. Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. Yep. It's his situation.
17 months, I
Right.
believe.
Right.
The guy got divorced.
Yep.
How many women would love to be with him?
Doing that half of a person's fortune. Yeah. After 17 months. Yeah, I don't agree on a lot of the court laws. That's a whole nother discussion. But yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, how many women would have loved to be with Tyreek, treated him right, gave him everything he want, all that stuff, because this guy's gonna handle business.
Right.
But you got the situation where these women are marrying just for that.
Right.
But then you got the opposite where Akon wife divorced him, and she has to pay him alimony because his money was in the other wife.
Right. Exactly.
So, you have these situations when a man wins. Yep. Look at Mary J. Blige's husband.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's clowning this guy. Oh, he's not a real man. But if Mary was to do that to him, you go, girl, get the bag.
Right. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Yeah. Yeah. I've seen that in a couple of situations. Like Offset and Cardi B right now. Offset right now. He wants money from Cardi B.
And he's gonna get it.
Yeah, he wants money from her. And I heard Halle Berry back in the day had to pay child support and things of that nature.
Yeah.
With her divorces too. So yeah. But it's not, like you say, it's not a favorite when it's the woman and to do it to the man versus the man and the woman, yeah.
What's her name? Tiana Taylor?
Yep.
She Shepherd, the basketball player?
Right.
She actually made it to where the media knows their intakes about the divorce, and she kind of pressed him to get locked up about leaking this stuff. Now, when the media found out that they said, a source said, well, she gave us the information. Now, when they go to court, and he said, well, the lawyer says, well, my client was supposed to be locked up about leaking the information. Why not lock her up? Oh, no, we're not going to do that. See, and it's like a double standard.
Right.
Just like the whole thing about the DNA test when a child is born. Why a man going paying 18 years of child support and then find out the baby's not here?
Right.
How many Maury episodes? Maury made a killing off.
Yeah, sure did.
Maury made a killing. Sure. And it's like the laws, it benefits the women, but then now the tides have turned to where men don't want to get married.
Right.
Men don't even want to talk to women. Women are getting mad because they throw their little hints that they're interested in men.
Right.
Men don't want to talk to them. The gym is so horrible now, man. It's like, if a man sees a woman at a gym, he goes the other way. He don't want to get shamed by looking. You go to the gym to get yourself to be fit. You go to the gym to get yourself to look good.
Right.
And, you see I see a good looking woman, I'm mad. I'm going to look. If I don't look, then most people going to say, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
But at the same time, like I say, a woman does the same thing.
Right.
If a woman looks at somebody, they're going to say, you go, girl. But if a man looks, that's cheating. And we get to these scenarios to where you don't even want to go to the gym. You rather work out at home.
Yeah.
You rather run in the neighborhood. You see a woman, she said, hey to you keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, he's so disrespectful. I don't want the lawsuit.
Yeah.
Most men have got to that point now, man. They don't want to talk to a woman because they afraid of the outcome.
Right.
The environment now is made it to where men are like this with women, and most women have to, like I say, bear that bad burden of all the other women doing in situations like that.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. I believe it needs to be some change in family court laws. I agree. Yeah, because it's definitely putting fear in a lot of men in terms of wanting to seriously date, wanting to even marry today. I definitely agree. So the last topic we'll speak on today, Rasheed, would be vows and marriage.
Yeah, and that's a big one. That's where the divorce starts to kick in. through sickness and health, through death do us part. That's when the divorce comes, because you've been married. Some people, they've been married for 20, 30, 40 years, and it's like they've never grasped that concept to where they truly love that person. They was in it, like I told you. If you come into a relationship as a woman for a man to save you from your burden of your bills, your kids, once everything is fulfilled, that woman's like, why do I need to stay here? Yeah. He helped me pay off my student loan. He helped me pay my bills. He helped, with the kids. He put all my kids through college. I had a situation where I seen online where this young lady, she got put through college by her father. She get ready to get married to this guy, but she wants her real dad, who never put nothing on the college, never bought a car. The stepdad bought jewelry and everything. The stepdad actually paid for her wedding. But she didn't want him to walk her down the aisle. And I'm like, man, what is that? Yeah. And it gets to a point to where you say, man, honestly, what's the benefit? Right. You took a vow to protect, the family, help, but then you got that person on the other end, they looking at the marriage as a benefit. Yeah. It's not a vow to sickness and health, death do you part. They took the marriage aspect vows for, I need somebody right now to help me. Right. And that's why a lot of people getting divorces. You got a lot of older people, man, getting divorces. It's crazy. I'm talking about 40 years married. And what are you going to do with yourself? Right. Both of y'all are old. I seen a situation where a grandma, I think she was in her 50s, probably going into 60, but 50-something years old. She wanted to get a BBL and passed away because she tried to get that image of the young girls. I don't know if she was married, they didn't, give description, but she had kids. So obviously there was a point where she was married or in a relationship with a man and they broke it up. Yeah. But it was like, you're competing with these young girls. It's one thing till you be older and you just sit there and, buy your time. But then it's another thing, you either divorce and try to get back out there. Yeah. These young girls giving the older women a run for their money. Yeah. And it's like, how can they compete? Right. And it comes down to it to where, I've known friends that had wives and the guy, he'll divorce. And this was a situation where one of my friends, he divorced a woman and she was like, oh, you'll never meet a woman like me and this and that. I'm the best thing that ever happened to you. And it came to a situation where he really truly loved the woman, but they had disagreements about, finance. And it always boiled down to the money when some situations to where you just can't get around it. Yeah. Yeah. And at times too, man, I think some of the older men, when it comes to younger women or even older women, because I've heard this, some older men at times think that older women are kind of stuck in their ways and younger women are not. Yeah. So at times that's why they want to date a little bit more younger as well. That's what I've heard. But yeah, that's a wild situation though, man. In terms of you saying the divorce rate is real high for some of these marriages that's been around for several years now. Yeah, that's wild, man. But I will say this, Rasheed, man, you definitely gave a lot of great insights on here. I learned a lot as well in this podcast listening to you. Because you're a married man, I've been a married man for many years with a family, kids, the whole nine. So I definitely learned a lot. I know those that's actually tuned in, whether it's male or female, I'm pretty sure got something out of this episode, man. A lot of gems about relationships and money, man. This is one you want to listen to over and over again. And she dropped a lot of gems, and he lives it. So, that's who I like to hear from a lot of times as well, even myself, those that's really living it. So yeah, Rasheed, man,
If you can tell our audience where they can find you, they want to connect with you or learn more from you or learn more about you as well, what you got going on, you can share it.
All right, find me on all platforms, Sheed We Here, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Sheed We Here, that's SHEED, We Here. And, you know, basically I talk on topics like this, relationships, money, mainly about money because, you know, like they say with the government shutdown, man, we all need money.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. 100%. There you go. So definitely make sure you go look up Rasheed, connect with him, find him, follow him, connect with him, check out his content as well. And also, when you got something out of this episode, I know you did, make sure you bang that like button. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell for more episodes just like this. Feel free to share this around with anyone else you feel could benefit. Also, we're on Apple and Spotify, so wherever you get your podcast from, if you want to check us out over there, look up the Rise of the 1%. And besides that, we'll definitely see you on the next Rise of the 1% podcast episode. See you next time. Have a great one on purpose. Hello, this is G Bass, Rise of the 1%, Rise Media. We on this Saturday evening about to get ready to knock out some podcast episodes with some individuals here in the city of Atlanta making some big moves. You can see here, look, this is how it goes down. Here when our guests come and sit down with myself, G Bass, other Rise of 1% of Rise Media, to have that conversation, to share the story, share the journey, share what you got going on. So listen, everybody got a story, everybody got a journey, and then you got some things going on, then you definitely can get with us and see if it'd be a fit to be on the Rise of 1% podcast and actually have that discussion with myself. It's going to be a link to a form you can fill out. You said www.theriseofthe1%.com/pod form. Again, www.theriseofthe1%.com/pod form. It's going to be in this video. You can fill that out. And we can see if it'll be a fit for you to come on and have that conversation with myself. If you don't fill out the form, then obviously it's not for you, and that's fine. We're looking for those that's serious. Those that's serious about rising to the top 1% are already in the 1%. That's what we're looking to sit down with myself right here. As you can see, Rise Media, Rise of the 1%. This is how we get down. And we have a great time and have a lot of fun doing it. So once again, if you're serious, make sure you fill out the form. We'll look over the form, see if it's a fit. If it's a fit, we'll reach out. If not, we won't reach out. We'll just continue to move forward. But with that said, this is G Bass. See you soon. Have a great one on purpose.